It's just a video, whatever y'all want to say.
Shout out to SST staff, Pinky.
Yes, shout out to Pinky. We miss you. We love you.
Much love. Miss Howard, Miss Waters,
Miss Flood. Miss Waters, I love Miss Waters so much. Her, Pinky.
God bless everybody.
Mr. Dorn, I love Mr. Dorn. I want to say thank you to you too. Who else? Mr. Brazil, my favorite teacher. Your favorite student is right here. I just want to let you know that I appreciate you so much and I love you. Oh yeah, we love you. Stay strong and stay warm.
You want to say something? Yeah. That's all we get.
Maybe push the ears out instead of pushing it back.
Bro.
I'm getting the head. That's what we do. You don't know that?
I'm not too late.
Yes. This is our last day. I get to annoy you.
Hi from the SU president. Hi, vice president.
You good? I'm just catching the fresh up.
It gave me a lot of opportunities and it was really fun, and it gave me a new passion. So I'm happy about that. A few of them.
What advice do you give to underclassmen to get to where you at right now?
Just do what you gotta do. Like, conflict and procrastination doesn't make you do. And I mean, at the end of the day, as long as you're passing and your attendance is good, you're going to be there. So make the most of it. Be that positive.
We did it.
I want to do it on my time. I'm going to make
Test. Welcome. Let me introduce our graduates in the class of 2024. Good afternoon. I am the very proud principal of Humanities 4 Charter High School, Hannah Keene. I want to kick things off by introducing you to our class president, Cameron, who will be hitting things off with her opening speech.
Honored guests, faculty, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, the remarkable graduates of 2024. Today, we gather to celebrate a milestone that marks the completion of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. As your class president, it is an honor to stand before you and share this momentous occasion. We began this journey together, each of us with dreams and aspirations, facing the unknown with both excitement and trepidation. Along the way, we encountered challenges that tested our resolve, but we also experienced triumphs that filled us with pride. Today is the day we reflect on those experiences and recognize the incredible growth that has taken place. There has been more to our time here than just academic education. We have found our own hobbies and abilities, made lifelong friendships, and learned the importance of collaboration. Our families have encouraged us, friends who have stood with us, and we have been taught by teachers who inspire us. As we move forward into the next chapter of our lives, let us carry with us the lessons we have learned. Let us remember that success is not measured solely by the accolades we receive, but by the integrity and compassion with which we lead our lives. Today, we are entering the world we are entering is full of opportunities, but also challenges. It will require not only our knowledge, but our empathy, creativity, and resilience. Today, we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us and lay the foundation for those who will follow. Let us be the leaders who inspire change, the voices who advocate for justice, and the hands that build a better world. To our family and friends, thank you for your unwavering support. To our teachers and mentors, thank you for your guidance and wisdom. And to my fellow graduates, thank you for your friendship and making this journey unforgettable. As we toss our caps into the air, let us not say goodbye, but see you soon, for the bonds we have formed here will connect us forever. Congratulations, class of 2024. The future is ours and it begins today. It is now my honor to introduce our guest speaker, Rockaway native Tony Simmons. Mr. Simmons was planning on attending in person, but due to unforeseen personal circumstances, he is unable to. And yet, he is coming to us by video. Before that, let me share a little about Tony Simmons. While working with national recording artists as an entertainment lawyer, Tony met David T.C. Ellis and assisted him in the formation of Studio 4/High School for Recording Arts. He co-founded Another Level Records, the first national student-operated record label. Tony is the executive director of the High School for Recording Arts, co-founder and co-director of the New School Creation Fellowship at the High-Tech High Graduate School of Education, and co-founder of the City for Love and Justice at the High-Tech High Graduate School of Education. Tony has served as a board member to such leading national school reform organizations such as Evolving Education, Reaching at Promise Students Association, RAPSA, Coalition for Independent Charter Schools, and EdVisions, Inc. His association with RAPSA led to his contribution to the report, Seizing the Moment, Realizing the Promise of Student-Centered Learning, and to the National Alliance for Personal Charter Schools report, Overage Undercredited Students in Public Charter Schools. He was also a part of the working group that led to the National Association of Charter School Authorizer report on alternative accountability, and has been a member of the Black Alliance for Educational Options. Tony has been a member of the St. Paul School District Quality Review Team and a peer reviewer for the Minnesota Department of Education for federal charter school program grants. Tony has keynoted or made major presentations to educators across the United States and internationally in Bangkok, Vancouver, Montreal, Oxford, and Copenhagen. He attended Howard University and Pace University and earned a Juris Doctorate from Rutgers University School of Law. Tony has co-authored the highly acclaimed book of hip-hop, Genius 2.0, and the recently published Designing Democratic Learning Environments, A Global Perspective.
You stand on the shoulders of your families and ancestors. In the phenomenal creative tour de force Beyonce produced called Black is King, which is a take on the story Lion King, one scene stands out when one of the characters asks the young Simba boy the question, "I know who I am, but who are you?" Who are you, graduates of HUMIV Nation? There's another quote from Black is King that may help you in search of that answer. History is your future. One day you will meet yourself back where you started, but stronger. In other words, your story, your history is the currency that you bring into the world. Beyonce's Black is King has been called a sumptuous search for divine identity. Find your divine inheritance. Your school is located at the beautiful beaches of Far Rockaway, a place I loved to visit growing up. Go to the beach there and at some point soon walk along its shores and look out into the horizon. If you stare long enough, you'll see those ancestors and ultimately meet yourself at the shore. Let me tell you this quick last story. When I was your age in 1978, graduating from August Martin, right at that time, the city was facing all kinds of cuts to schools, particularly the arts, due to the fiscal crisis they were experiencing. And young people just like you knew they had something creative to say and share, which led to the creation of hip-hop with all of its creative expressions. Hip-hop at its core is about storytelling, lived experiences about being able to have the power of knowing who you are. And hip-hop has created a framework and path for me to become a scholar and creator, and ultimately to tell the story to you right now. That creative journey that was fueled by the culture and music of my family and our ancestors that also led to my work in hip-hop and education really hit me when I was asked to be part of a trade delegation with the Lieutenant Governor of Minnesota to China. And I was invited to represent my work from my school. Because of my hip-hop background, representing recording artists and the creation of a recording arts school, I was able to find through the consulate in Shanghai an underground hip-hop scene going on there. It was in the basement in this off-the-beaten-path club in Shanghai. I walked into the basement. It felt like 1982 in some party somewhere in Queens in somebody's basement. And there were all these young Chinese kids battle rapping in Mandarin and coming up to me, an African-American hip-hop OG, as if I was Jay-Z or something. And I thought to myself, how did I get to be here? What did we know as young people that allowed for this incredible offer to travel the globe and see the fruits of what my friends created across continents and cultures? But what I realized is that we knew that we had a story to tell. I just want you to know to own your story. That's your currency that you take with you wherever you go. I believe creative, authentic storytelling that harkens back to your family, community, and the ancestors is the great 21st century currency you all have that's in you. So no matter what you want to do next, what you may want to major in college, what career you embark upon, remember who you are. And there's no school better than the school you are graduating from that has inspired and empowered you with your story. So I want to congratulate you all and wish you all the best in your lives. And please thank your parents, thank your community, thank your teachers for everything they've done to lift you up way beyond a test score, but instead in the deep roots of who you are as a human being. You, HUMIV Nation grads, are artists, scholars, and never forget that. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. At Humanities 4, we have a tradition every single trimester to recognize students for their growth and achievement in content areas. Similarly, at graduation, we like to do the same thing. So I'm going to announce the certificates of growth in content areas. When I call your name, please stand up. For English Language Arts, we have Kayla Gracia Fontabala. Dance, Zanaya Franklin. Mathematics, Mark Ramshram. Music, Eric Green. Physical Education, Joseph Silva and Jessica Ayala. Science, Makai Williams. Social Studies, Trishelle Samuda. Visual Arts, Chelsea Santiago. And Foreign Language, Amani Royster. Next, we recognize our artist scholars that have the highest GPA in each of the subject areas and are recognized for their achievement. Again, when I call your name, please stand. English Language Arts, Aiden Malesia. Dance, Shania Rivers. Mathematics, Alisson Cruz Alvarado. Music, Donna Vera Quijada. Physical education, Aiden Malesio and Shania Rivers. Science, Stephen Zoll Cavado. Visual arts and social studies, Mia Reed. Foreign language, Reneshli Ortega Perez. I'd now like to introduce our student guest speaker, Chelsea Santiago.
I'll be quick, don't worry. Ladies and gentlemen, faculty members, parents, friends, and most importantly, artist scholars. For some that don't know me, my name is Chelsea Santiago, Vice President of Student Government and a graduate of the class of 2024. Congratulations! Today we stand here on the brink of a new chapter in our lives, as we gather to celebrate the 4 years of hard work. I cannot help but reflect on the incredible journey that has brought us here. This means no more product assignments, no more process assignments, and no more create grades, because that was annoying. But the start of our new step into the real world. Let us remember the hardships that our class endured. We have gone through COVID and remote learning. We lost our middle school graduation and the first day of high school in person. So I believe this graduating class deserves the most love and support from everyone more than ever. Am I right? First and foremost, I want to thank and give my deepest gratitude to our parents, guardians, and for the profound impact you've had on all of our lives. None of this would have been possible without you. Hi, Mom, hi, Dad. As well as the amazing teachers and staff members. Thank you for your tireless efforts in shaping our minds and nurturing our growth. Your dedication to our education has equipped us with the knowledge and skills we need to navigate the world. I'm not going to cry at this part. I want to take this time to appreciate one of my staff members, and I hope she can stand up if she wants to, that being Miss Hossein. To be personal, in the middle of my senior year, I was in the hospital with serious illness for almost a month. Miss Hossein made sure to call me and support me during this hard time period. Even after I came back to school, she always made sure to go out her way to always talk to me and keep me posted on what was new that day. It is important to note that when you are part of New Visions, you don't just meet teachers and staff members, you meet family. I want to thank her for everything she's done, and I'll miss her terribly. Aww. And to my fellow graduates, look how far we've come. We've entered this school online on Zoom and then in person as individuals with diverse backgrounds, dreams, and aspirations. Together, we've faced countless challenges like the Regents, had crazy excursions within our ensembles, like the time me and my ensemble got chased by swans. The swans won that day. And we grew both academically and personally. The friendships we've made will last a lifetime, and the memories we have created will be forever etched in our hearts. I am proud of each and every one of you. Watching you all grow to the person you are is truly special to me. I will miss you all. When writing this speech, I began to think of the new beginnings ahead, the first step into the real world. But I cannot get one word out of my head, that word being fear. Fear can prevent someone from doing things due to the big question of what if. What if I don't do great in college? What if I don't make any friends? These are just some of the few questions that can prevent someone from following their dreams. My fellow graduates, do not fear the world. For the world has many plans for each and every one of us. The world needs individuals like us. Individuals who are not afraid to dream big, take risks, and make a difference. The world is ours for the taking. As my final message, I commend the graduating class to reach for greatness and follow your dreams. Even after you graduate college, and even after you get that dream job, and even after you believe you've done enough. I commend everyone in this space to reach for more, reach for greatness. Life always brings more to the table, so don't be scared to take it. But I can say for the graduating class, we are prepared, we are capable, and we are ready to take on whatever comes our way. The future is ours for the taking, and I have no doubt that each and every one of us will make a profound impact on this world. Thank you for the opportunity to share my message and end this chapter of my life as I am set to pursue my career in veterinary medicine, and to end it off with a quote by Theodore Roosevelt, "Believe what you can, and you're halfway there." Thank you again, and congratulations to the class of 2020. Every year, we recognize staff who have excelled in some fashion over the year. This year, the leadership team decided to recognize faculty for an informal leadership role within our school. Please stand. Mr. Mormon and Mr. Morales started their teaching careers at HUMIV, and throughout their hard work were promoted to lead teachers over the arts and science, a position they have served in for 3 years. Next year, we are excited to announce that Ms. Mifsud and Mr. Lude will become lead teachers over history and ELA in recognition for their hard work and leadership potential in our school community. Mr. Pinkett has served as a counselor in our school for the past 6 years. He has served as a leader counselor for 2 years. Thank you all for your leadership and hard work to strengthen our school. Thank you. Mr. Pickett, please stand. Ms. Mifsud, Mr. Lude, Mr. Mormon, and Ms. Morales.
Hello, everyone. I would now like to recognize students with excellent attendance throughout their 4 years at Humanities 4. May they rise when I say their name. Alisson Cruz Alvarado. Jaden Campbell. Shamara Jamont. Aiden Malicio.
So I'm just going to make sure to remind people to introduce themselves when they come up to the mic. So I'm going to do it. This is Ms. Lawrence, our Associate Director of Special Education. Ms. Hossein, will you come up? Ms. Hossein? Ms. Hossein is our College and Career Counselor.
She wasn't supposed to make me cry before I spoke. Founded in 1983, the President's Education Awards program honors graduating high school seniors for their academic achievement and hard work. First, these students have earned the Presidential Award for Educational Achievement. This award recognizes students that show outstanding educational growth, improvement, and/or commitment in their academic subjects over the past 4 years at Humanities 4. Please stand when your name is called. Jaden Campbell. Jacob Martinez. Braden McDonough. Kerry Nichols. Anne Pluvios. Amani Royster. Chelsea Santiago. Dana Vera Quijada. Matthew Next, these students have earned the President's Award for Educational Excellence. These awards recognize academic success in the classroom. To be eligible, students must have a GPA of 90% or higher. Please stand when your name is called. Alisson Cruz Alvarado. Aiden Malicio. Stephen Zol Cravado. And Shania Rivers.
I'm Mr. Mormon. Good afternoon. At Humanities 4, students have the opportunity to take visual arts, dance, or music for all 4 years. Students in visual arts and dance can sit for an arts commencement exam at the end of their senior year. The students that pass the exam have earned special recognition for this achievement. First, students that pass the arts commencement exam and earn 6 credits of their arts major earn a certificate of arts achievement. The following students have earned this recognition: Jaden Campbell, Jamia Burrell, Shamara, Braden McDonough, Cameron Olivia, Renee Ortega, Mia Reed, Shania Rivers, and Chelsea Santiago. Next, students that have passed 8 Regents exams, ELA, 3 math, 2 science, 2 history, and the arts commencement exam, have earned 10 arts credits, have earned an advanced Regents diploma with designation in the arts. The following students have earned this recognition: Alisson Cruz, Chanel Johnson, Aiden Alessio, and Steven Zolquevedo.
And now I'd like to introduce our salutatorian, Alisson Cruz Alvarado.
Excellence is an art won by training and habituation. We do not act correctly because we have virtue or excellence. We have them because we have acted correctly. We are what we do repeatedly. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. Good afternoon, authorities of this educational facility. Teachers, staff, counselors, families, peers, and general public. First of all, I thank God for giving me the opportunity to represent my peers. I also want to thank the families who took time out of their day to be here. Those who traveled from far away to see us graduate. I am very happy to know that we have all made it, and our hard work is reflected in each and every one of us. It is important that we keep in mind a fact that marked the life of our humanities, and that is that in the year 2020, the world was hit by the COVID-19 pandemic. It was a blow that marked the life of all of us. We were not prepared for that event. Our classes before the pandemic were in person, but then we took them virtually. Both teachers and students suffered that drastic change due to the fact that classes, homeworks, and tests had to be virtual. It was a blow that left humanity with millions of deaths across the globe. However, with God's help, we've adapted and came out stronger than ever. In our lives, we rarely reflect on what is happening around us. We see time as if it will last forever. But everything has a beginning and an end. And it is at this moment that we realize that those of us who a few years ago were children are now teenagers full of dreams, purposes, and goals to achieve. I want to thank all the teachers for their patience and the time they dedicated to us, helping us grow, giving us advice, and guiding us on the road to success. To our parents for their unconditional support in good times and bad, giving us not only material, but also emotional and spiritual support that we need so much. I would also like to tell my peers that they should remember that this is not the end. It is the beginning of a new chapter. Everything we do from now on will be reflected in our lives. Our paths will be full of many obstacles, but with our effort and dedication, we will be able to accomplish them. Finally, I want to tell my peers that we strive to move forward, not to be stagnant, because to be stagnant is to die in life. Once again, thank you all for the memories and experiences. This is not a goodbye, it is a see you soon. I will carry all of you in my heart, principal, teachers, and classmates alike. I will miss you all, but for now, let's celebrate our achievement. God bless you all and congratulations. Thank you.
It's my turn. Again, I am the proud founding principal of Humanities 4, Hannah Keene. And I just want to say a couple words before I introduce the capstone, senior capstone projects this year and the winner of our Rob Maitra Scholarship. So to all the graduates, you were the last cohort to know the founding cohort of Artist Scholars. When they graduated, you were our 9th graders. You also started remotely, as we've heard many people say, which required a great deal of bravery and resilience. I'm so proud of how you have grown, and I personally appreciate the activism, warmth, and humor you have shared with me along the way. I could not be more proud of your achievements, like over $4 million in earned scholarship money when it comes to preparing for college and careers after high school. I have no doubt that you will continue to create in unique ways and that you will stand strong against injustice when necessary. At your graduation, this also marks my final year as principal of Humanities 4, and so this is extra bittersweet and meaningful for me. At this time, I want to acknowledge and thank my staff sitting here today and all those who came before and made positive contributions to what Hum 4 has become. Specifically, I also want to recognize Carl Bowerly, who has served in the New Visions Network for 10 years, 6 of them at Hum 4 as a school leader. Mr. Bowerly, you've been my right hand and my friend. There is simply no way we would all be sitting in this room without you. Please stand. I think he stepped out. Probably because he's taking care of something very important. I also want to recognize our board chair, Leor Evan, if you could rise, for your tireless support of all the schools in our network. I also want to acknowledge Musa Ali Shama, if you could stand, who will be the principal of Hum 4 as of July 3rd. Familiarity with our school, already having served as superintendent, his background in the arts, and his extensive skill set as a leader positioned him well to build upon our foundation. I could not be more grateful. So now to introduce senior capstones and the winner of the Rob Maitra Create Award. The capstone experience begins in grades 9 and 10 as we start to focus on issues impacting humanity, artivism, and civics. By 11th grade, students write short letters of intent communicating an idea to address a challenge or strengthen an asset in a community of choice. Selected letters of intent become a roster of artist scholars that I have the pleasure of teaching grant writing to. Mr. Raison, if you can stand, I want to stop and acknowledge that you are taking on this course, and I think you are the perfect person to do so because you love writing and you love Thank you in advance for making the work better. This year I had 16 students in my grant writing class. 10 were selected to present their work to a panel of judges in February, and the following 8 were selected by the judges to be funded and manifest trimester 3 in the arts. Before I go over those, I want to stop and acknowledge, because I see we have this slide up, all of the students who earned a seal of civics. The senior capstone project is part of how students earn points, along with their history classes, work-based experience, service learning, Generation Citizen. A whole lot of different things go into earning the seal. It will be a special seal on their diploma from the state of New York, and I am very proud that we offer this as a school. If you see your name, please rise. If you see your name, please rise. All right, we're ready for the next slide. The first project, the senior grant author is Shania Rivers. Stand, please. Committee members, Shania Johnson, Catriel Craig, and Jessica Ayala. Please stand. I call your name. Now you can play the video.
Hello, my name is Shania Rivers. My project, Rise Up on the Light, is about the lack of housing in the Faragami community. I created this dance documentary in order to highlight the experience of individuals who are facing housing insecurities. My message with this project is to bring awareness about the lack of housing. I incorporated a QR code towards the end of this video. Donations are welcome.
And I'll rise like the day.
Larger video project. The next project I want to speak on is Project Heart. Senior grant author, please stand, Steven Zolquevedo. Committee members, Alisson, Karen Garcia, Amani Royster. Please stand. The community partners for this project were Dr. Hess at Mount Sinai Hospital, RISE, Episcopal Health Services, and the New York Center Training School and Queens Community Justice Center. Project HEART, which stands for Health Equity Through Art, focused on spreading awareness on identity-based stereotyping among doctors and healthcare professionals. Committee members interviewed people of color and created a book that contains an assortment of quotes and artwork that convey their experiences. These books were later dropped off to over a dozen doctors' offices in Queens. The project also turned into a website, and Stephen is slated to present his work in front of students at the Institute for Equity and Justice in Health Sciences Education at the Ecngril School of Medicine at Mount Sinai. Fantastic job. The next project is called NOHRO, which stands for the Natural and Opportunistic Home in Rockaway for Organisms. Senior grant author, please stand. I saw you not stand earlier, so you better stand. Joseph Silva. Committee members, Dana Vera Ferrara, Makai Williams, Clinical English. Community partner, Noah's Ark Animal Rescue Center. called Harvesting for the Rockaways. Senior grant author Reneshley Ortega Perez and committee members Chelsea Santiago, community partner New York Restoration Project and the Seagirt Boulevard Community Garden. Harvesting for the Rockaways was a project about getting a local garden at Seagirt Boulevard more visibility in the community via weatherproof signage on its exterior fencing. Renee visited the garden and its members to learn about them and how it runs. Did you stand? Please stand. The next project is called Historic Hoodie. Senior grant author, please stand, Carrie Nicholas, and committee members Braden McDonough, Ibrahim Abba, and Matthew Uboma. Community partner Michael at Stitch and Print. These committee members surveyed our school community for the purpose of creating a fashionable but also educational hoodie depicting Black figures who have acted as artist scholars like Catherine Dunham and Jimi Hendrix, using their knowledge to provoke change. The hoodies are currently being produced by a community partner, Stitch and Print. Did you stand? Yes? Good. The next project is Intoxicate the Youth. Please rise when you hear your name. Cameron Oliva and committee members Kamaya Harris, Shamira Jamat, Jalea Harrell. Community partner was Beach Channel Educational Complex Building Council. Intoxicating the Youth addressed the issue of underage cannabis use. Committee members choreographed a dance and presented a talk back with resources. This event was advertised and was open to all schools on campus. The next project is Unify. Please rise, senior grant author Aiden Malicio. Committee members Jaden Campbell, Chriselle Samuda, Jacob Martinez, and Nakai White. Committee members wanted to raise money in support of clubs as a way of also improving attendance in school. They raised almost $300 for clubs via HUMIV's first ever student-led Sip and Paint. Installation. Please rise, senior grant author Julian Bracker, committee members Johnny Escamilla. The community partner was the leadership team at Humanities 4. Committee members planned drumming, garage band, and piano workshops for their peers that covered topics such as drumming and its connection to culture, how different beats can affect emotion, and how certain notes and chords cooperate with each other musically to affect our emotions. Big round of applause for all of the finalists. So these projects, again, really represent what it means to be an artist scholar in our school, taking all the knowledge and learning you've learned 4 years in the arts, thinking about how to use the arts as a tool to provoke change, while bringing in all of your learning from all other content areas, a great deal of research and writing through the grant proposal process, presenting to judges. It all comes together and manifests trimester 3 senior year. These projects touch every single student, and I could not be more proud. The projects are judged and forwarded to Dr. Linda Nathan, who's the co-founder of Boston Arts Academy, whose senior grant project inspired our capstone projects. She selects the project she feels has made the greatest impact. The project will receive a $500 scholarship, which we call the Rob Maitra Create Award. And the winner is, for 2024, Project Heart. Please stand. Steven, Alisson, Kayla, and Amani, great job. And now I'd like to welcome our valedictorian, Aiden Malicio.
Good afternoon, class of 2024, families and staff. The day has finally come. After countless highs and lows, we made it. I am honored to be here right now, and I am so incredibly grateful for everyone who has supported me, guided me, and taught me along the way. I'd like to thank my principal, Ms. Keene, for always going above and beyond for caring for each individual student, providing numerous opportunities, and creating a supportive school environment. My ensemble facilitator and global history teacher, Ms. Mifsud, and all who supported me in SST, Ms. Waters, Ms. Jones, Ms. Howard, and Mr. Pinkett, for always, and I mean always, greeting everyone with a smile and spreading positivity throughout the hallways, someone who I aspire to be. And every teacher, not just those specific, every single teacher here is someone I'm grateful for, because every single teacher here is what creates HUMIV. Thank you to my friends who made school so enjoyable over these 4 years, to those who've been with me since day one, and those I've been blessed with the opportunity to get close to over time. Thank you to our college counselor, Ms. Hossein, who has especially supported class of 2024, making sure there's a future after high school for all seniors. She has supported me so much throughout my senior year, even being one of the first staff I met during summer bridge in 10th grade. We could have never asked for a better college counselor. Special thanks to our physical education teacher, Mr. Curtis Sylvester, who is truly one of a kind. Never in my life have I met someone so devoted to encouraging and teaching students, taking that to the next level. Every moment in your class, I was learning more about volleyball, a sport that I've grown to love tremendously. You have taught me lessons in school that I use in life, teaching me to make mistakes and take risks, pushing me to do better and shoot for the stars. I can't thank you enough for all that you've done, not only for me, but for Humanities 4. An exceptional thank you to my mother for supporting every single choice I've made, bringing me on this very stage today, reminding me that she gave birth to me. My brother, my father, my grandma, and my boyfriend. As much as support can help a student, it has been a rough journey these 4 years. Entering high school during a period where quarantine was issued throughout the world, it became a challenge to socialize, forcing us to rely on Zoom calls and social media to connect with one another. Although the world presents an issue, we overcame it, still trying our best to make the best of what we learned to know as virtual learning. Going into 10th grade, we had the social capabilities of a freshman, which made it difficult to fit in, but we endured. Even after nearly 14 months of Zoom calls, I can speak for everyone when I say that coming back to school in person was a huge relief, bringing back in-class learning, which was so important to students and staff alike. Unfortunately, it feels as if a portion of our high school experience was taken from us. However, we can only look forward from the past, preparing for our future. Fellow graduates, give yourself a round of applause. We've worked so hard to get where we are, and I want everyone to find that guiding light and follow it. After high school, life presents itself before you, and now it's up to you to take what you've learned and use it to shape the course of your future. And let it be known that nobody can take that away from you. I hope your time at HUMIV 4 was unforgettable, and I wish for nothing but a successful future for every single graduate here today. Thank you everyone for listening, and congratulations class of 2024.
All right, well, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. So I'm going to ask for the Fs to come up. Mr. Shopnick, you're starting things off. We have a ritual here that ensemble facilitators who act as advisors introduce each student and specifically also make mention of how they've embodied one of our habits of the graduate: commit, reflect, envision, act, trust, and excel. I also really want to appreciate the advisors for everything that they do in support of our students during the time that they are their ensemble facilitator. So, ready? Okay.
Good afternoon. Eric Green. The high school has not yet been built that can contain the personality, the energy, the spirit, and the poetry of Eric Green. Eric will give you his unfiltered brilliance on the spot, then he will reflect and give you something even better. Will study to be an HVAC technician, and that title will not contain him either. Jamia Harrell. It's time for Jamia Harrell to wake up this room like every other room that she walks into. You can feel Jamia's charm, her wit, her style, and her intensity. Jamia will have her strategy, her plan, her philosophy, and then she will act. And change your plan and make your day. Jamia is going to change John Jay and criminal justice forever. Braden McDonough. If there was a 4-year growth award, Braden McDonough would win it, hands down. Braden has gone from a quiet kid who would escape to his art every opportunity he'd get, to a confident creator who uses his considerable artistic abilities to engage the world and transform it with his perspective. And he envisions this as an anime world. Braden will be taking his talents to the visual arts program at Fredonia State University of New York. Mark Ramcharan. We all know that Mark is an excellent student, that he's really smart and that he's super quiet. Most don't know how much Mark loves and excels at basketball. Mark follows his passion and will have as much success in finance, which he will study at Baruch College. Mia Reed. Mia Reed is a wonderful person first and an excellent student second. She's always kind, considerate, patient, and gracious. Expect Mia to be at the heart and the conscience of every group that she knows. And she knows how to have fun too. As we all should, Mia Reed commits, reflects before she acts. Mia will be studying psychology at the University of Albany. Are you ready? Meow! When Chelsea Santiago commits, everyone experiences it. Whether it's rescuing swans in her backyard, or toughening up the softball team, or leading a spirited political debate, an ensemble, or just helping others feel good about themselves, the people and animals around her all benefit from Chelsea's energy and spirit. Chelsea is enrolled in 2 schools. The Animal Behavior College to become certified veterinary assistant, and St. John's University to study biology and to become a veterinarian. Maybe you were absent the day that Deshaun Straker blew up the class discussion with his brilliant insights. Maybe you missed it when he turned in that incredible class assignment. Maybe you didn't realize that Deshaun was in your class when he pulled that 92 in the English readings. Maybe you are here today to see Deshaun Straker collect his diploma as a man who, when he chooses to act, can accomplish anything. Deshaun will begin his college path at LaGuardia Community College. Makai White is one of the finest thinkers you will ever meet. As he explains, Makai learned to reflect as a way to pass the time to help him get through the tough times. The power to think became his superpower. Makai will begin his post-secondary path by bringing his power to the study of chemistry at Kingsborough Community College. Makai Williams. When you ask Makai Williams what drives him, he expresses the gratitude that he feels for his mother's sacrifice and struggle for his success. Makai trusts in the support he has to make his dreams come true. He will begin his journey in trade school.
All right, I have the honor of presenting Ms. Gale's ensemble. And we're going to start off with Jessica Ayala. Jessica, your smile and enthusiasm will take you far in life. You have made a noticeable impact on student government and commitment to activism. You have a lot to look forward to as you move on to college next year. Wish you all the best of luck in CUNY Staten Island studying business. Next we have Catriona Craig. Catriona, your strength is inspiring as you envision your future. Do so with trust that you have much to share with the world. We are all so proud of you. Best of luck next year at City Tech studying Human Services. All right, next we have Jamar George. Jamar, you are a talented young man. We will miss seeing you every day. I know you will continue to excel at fashion and design, continue to be your unique and respectful self. Best of luck in the future as your entrepreneur in the clothing line. Next we have Kayla Gracia Fontavo. Kayla, you are a reflective and respectful young lady. We will miss your chill vibes and sense of vintage fashion. Best of luck next year as you pursue a path towards become a dental hygienist at CUNY City Tech. Kamaya Harris. Kamaya, you are so talented and funny. We will miss you so much. Best of luck in the future. There is no doubt that you will act on your dreams at CUNY Government studying business administration. Chanel Johnson. Chanel, we wish you the best of luck in your pursuit to become a psychologist. Thank you for always coming to Ensemble ready to participate in our class discussion. Your calm and peaceful energy inspires trust in others. We wish you the best of luck at John Jay College studying forensic psychology. Naomi Martin. Naomi, you are an amazing person. Envisioning a career in the trade of nail technician is a great choice for you. We will see you next year. All the best in your future endeavors. You will rock it at BMCC studying business and nail technician. Next year as you pursue a career in the food service industry studying culinary at Kingston Community College. You will do fantastic. Keep working hard and trust your positive can-do attitude. Nothing will stop you. Natalia Para. Natalia, you are going to accomplish all of your goals. Stay focused and there will be no limit to what you can achieve in life. Your dynamic personality will be remembered always. Good luck in pursuing a career in dental laboratory technician at CUNY City Tech. Joseph Silva. Joseph, you have been an amazing part of our ensemble. You are going to be an asset to Adelphi University in the fall. Stay committed to following your dreams. We know you will be successful in all of your future endeavors studying wildlife biology. All right, Donna Vera Kivaya. Donna, your commitment to working hard is inspiring. I know that you will be successful in college next year and continue developing your music. We wish you all the best always. She will be studying anthropology at SUNY Stony Brook.
Congratulations to the class of 2024 and this ensemble full of personality, all individual and all very authentic. And it was my honor to see them for the last 4 years grow as much as they did. All right, first up is Jaden Campbell. He's an entrepreneur who brings people together for a deeper purpose. For his senior capstone project, he envisioned a creator space for teens to design and make artistic products such as fashion samples, music demo tapes, and an audition reel. What Jaden does, it's always with a lot of heart, and he will be an asset to whatever organization he belongs to. And he is going to the National Garden. Congratulations, Jaden. Alisson Alvarado Cruz. Our salutatorian is a rare individual who excels in math and drawing. It's no surprise she'll be an architecture major in the Honors College at University of Buffalo. Alisson is one of the kindest, brightest students I've had the privilege to teach. The habit of the HUMIV graduate that she embodies is commitment and vision, trusting herself, and of course, excellence. Congratulations, Alisson. Jalissa Delgado. A beautiful young woman inside and out. In her sophomore year, Jalissa said she wanted to be a nurse, and St. Francis in Brooklyn was her school. That's exactly what she's doing. Jalissa has many friends, but her priorities are always straight. She has a cool and easygoing attitude. Jalissa embodies commitment to her own dreams and plans. Congratulations. Zanaya Franklin. Zanaya is the sweetest and most pleasant young woman you'll ever meet. She's ready to take on the world as a beauty technician. During high school, Zanaya has always taken action to do what she needed to get where she wants to be. And I wish her all the best. Okay. Ronald Gaskins. Is he here? Okay. Congratulations to Ronald. He did it. Well done, Ronald. Carrie Nicholas, aka K-Bands. K-Bands is in the house. Carrie is a name you will want to remember. He is committed and consistent in everything he does. His studies, his friendships, and his passions for sports. Sportscaster? And he's winning Senior Capstone Project. Carrie seems to have a lot of fun in the process with whatever he does. Carrie's chosen Brooklyn College and a place where he can thrive. Congratulations, Carrie! Cameron Olivia. When I met Cameron, she was on Zoom for a year. I met all of the children, kids were all on Zoom for the first year. And she has become a leader in every way. She embodies Excel, and she has become the head of pretty much every organization she's belonged to, including the Beach Channel campus-wide student council for the whole campus. And I've had the honor to see her transform from quiet student to advocate. Cameron had many choices, and she will attend SUNY, University of Buffalo, criminal justice. Go Cameron. And Nicholas Timmer. Congratulations, Nick. He is a creative entrepreneur who has collaborated with several design teams for fashion. He has the gift of envisioning. He is a kind-hearted, insightful, and I asked Nick what advice he might give to incoming freshmen. He said, go hard and apply yourself from the start. Good luck to you, Nick, as you join the workforce and you want to see that clothing line.
So for the rest of my life, if I had a choice to choose one person to stand next to me in a crisis, I would choose Julian Brackett. Julian is the very definition of calm, cool, and collected. And just so the whole world knows how cool he is, he never takes off his sunglasses. Julian can sometimes be a man of few words, but that's because he's watching and reflecting, and is always ready to take action when necessary. Julian is one of the most intellectually gifted scholars of his grade, and I'm happy to share that next year he will be attending the College of Staten Island to major in accounting. For everyone who knows Christina Menino, you know she is many things. Opinionated, not afraid to speak her mind, and an aspiring world traveler. But one thing Christina is not, is a morning person. I'm so happy this was an afternoon ceremony. Christina also has a tendency to complain. But it's only because she has high standards and expects the best from everyone around her, including the school, the community, and the country. Christina is an accomplished writer with an innate talent for comedic writing. I've received some memorable emails and text messages over the years. And even though Christina works hard to hide it, she is extremely caring, empathetic, and acts generously towards others. Christina will be using these skills next year at City Tech, where she's majoring in hospitality and tourism. For the last 3 years, Aiden Malesio has served as the unofficial leader of our ensemble. He often leads quietly by example, but is ready to speak up and take charge when needed. He's the type of person who envisions problems before they happen and always commits to being part of the solution. Aiden's self-management is unparalleled, and I can confidently say that to know Aiden is to love, trust, and respect him. His empathy knows no bounds, and he is the first person to offer help to others. Aiden is one of the most academically committed scholars I have ever taught, and it is no surprise that he will be moving on to Adelphi University next year to major in business management. I am happy to introduce your valedictorian, Aiden. Dedicated, committed to her future, and especially her family. She is an incredible artist, and she is especially talented at crocheting. newest member of our ensemble, she has one of the biggest hearts. Renee has decided to dedicate her life to helping others with aspirations of becoming an endocrinologist. Renee will begin her journey by attending Hunter College in the fall to major in human biology. Shania Rivers is envisioning for her future for many years and has committed herself to making it happen. She is responsible, hardworking, focused, and driven. And she's definitely the best basketball player in our ensemble. She may seem quiet at times, but has no problem taking charge when she knows what she wants. And for everyone who attended prom recently, we all learned that no one can make an entrance like Shania can. Next year, Shania will be taking her talents to Hunter College to major in nursing. I think a lot of people here today think Amani Royster is quiet, which is technically true. But in reality, Amani simply doesn't raise her voice. She doesn't have to. When Amani speaks, other people listen. Her biting wit, strong opinions, and established outlook on life have defined her time in our ensemble. Amani does things on her own time and won't let anyone rush her. In social studies class, Amani has proven herself to be informed, hardworking, reflective, and empathetic towards other people and world issues. Next year, she sets out to help others at LaGuardia Community College to major in deaf studies. Anyone who has ever met Ashanti Toliver knows she always has the biggest smile on her face. Ashanti spreads joy everywhere she goes. But don't let that smile fool you. She can argue with the best of them. Ashanti has trust in her own abilities and confidently makes decisions about her future. Ashanti comes from a family of healthcare workers, and she is continuing the tradition of making a positive impact on the community by attending the College of Staten Island to major in nursing. And if nursing doesn't work out, she can always become a lawyer.
Okay, this is my third year doing this and I'm still nervous. Wow. All right. Ibrahima Ba. Ibrahima has been a student of great commitment and dedication. Ibrahima is sincere and often reflects on his choices and actions. His nature is quiet, truly the epitome of cool, calm, and collected. Ibrahima is the calm that everyone needs as their personal zen space. Your ability to reflect and commit is top tier and will take you far in all the places that you plant your feet. Congratulations that you travel on to CUNY New York City College of Technology, Construction, Engineering, and Technology. Khalil English. Khalil is our last-minute scholar, but he gets the job done. A talented young man who excels at whatever he puts his mind to. A talented wordsmith, fun spirit, quick-witted, and just Mr. Too Cool for school. I'm excited about Khalil's future and for the day that he taps into his gifts and trusts that he has everything that he needs. Despite how things look, remember that you have what it takes to excel. You proved it today. Congratulations as you head off to CUNY LaGuardia and study radiological tech as a technician. All right, Shamir Jamal. Miss Commitment with the capital C. Committed to her family, committed to being on time, committed to being in school, committed to working hard and getting high grades, committed to her friends, committed to big auntie energy, but most importantly, committed to showing up for herself. Shamira has worked hard, remained consistent, and it has paid off and will continue to do so in her purpose-driven life. Thanks for all those auntie greetings with huge smiles and hugs. Congratulations as she heads off to CUNY Medgar Evers to study nursing. And Molly Blue Boy. sunshine and roses and full of smiles and chuckles. Actually, this is my juice pusher. Thanks for always thinking of me, bringing me my daily juice. I think that's exactly who Ann is, thoughtful and compassionate towards the people who she cares about, and full of sunshine. Well, most days. I'm just kidding, Ann. When I think of Ann, the habits, act, and trust comes to mind. If she says she is going to do it, she definitely is going to stand by her word and get the job done, even if she's late. Congratulations, Ann, as she heads off to CUNY New York College of Technology to study radiological techniques. All right, Chriselle Sluder. Chriselle, an all-around example of a model student. When I think of what we hope to develop in an artist scholar, Chriselle is who I immediately think of. Chriselle is fun, she's compassionate, invested in her academics and success. She is friendly, respectful, kind, creative, a leader, fearless, honest. She is just about her business. Chriselle actively utilizes her natural divine gifts and shares them freely with everyone that she comes in contact with. It is rare that we find a student that exudes all the habits of a graduate, but Chriselle is definitely a strong contender for that title. Her ability to lock in and commit, the time that she takes to reflect and act on those reflections, Chriselle looks ahead and envisions endless opportunities, even if fear is present, which leads her to trust in her community, even when the outcome is unclear. And for her, excellence is the only option. Congratulations to you, Chriselle, as you head up to CUNY, New York City College of Technology and study nursing. Matthew Uboma. Matthew is a quiet force with great wit and presence. Matthew brings an element of surprise and mystery and humor to any space that he enters. If you ever want to just sit back and laugh, invite Matthew to the table and just wait for unexpected outbursts of laughter. An unsuspecting leader and honesty that can cut, but necessary to challenge and push growth and reflection. Matthew, a strong example of commitment to friendship, empathy, and his vision. Once Matthew sets his mind to the task, he is fully committed to what he has envisioned for himself and his success. Congratulations as he heads off to Buffalo State and the All right, Steven Zoe Quevedo. Young man all about his business. Truly there is no job too big or one too small. He is going to make things happen. An advocate, a voice, a presence for anyone that sits in a seat of need and serves with joy. Since I've known Stephen, he has envisioned what he desires his future to be. Write the vision and make it plain so that he who reads it may run. Well, that's it. He envisioned it and he acts daily to bring it into fruition for himself, but also those connected to him. Congratulations, Stephen, as he heads off to NYU, the Global Public Health
Okay, so this is the final and most exciting, perhaps, moment. Graduates, can you all please rise? It has been my absolute joy to be your principal, and I am so excited by the powers vested in me as the principal of New Vision's Charter High School for Humanities 4, and by the state of New York, and the State Education Department and City of New York. I hereby officially pronounce you a graduate of the class of 2024.